What's up everyone, Nathan coming back at you with another Showdown live, and today we are going to be doing some Trick Room offense. I made a video 5 days ago I believe on this subject, and I said I was going to put out some Showdown lives on it, and believe me I did. On that exact day I did so, but the audio was all messed up, so I'm not really getting to it until today. The point being, so I'm going to record 2 in a row right now, one today and one for tomorrow, and we're going to be having some fun with Trick Room teams. I think it's a blast, but my video didn't cover all of the intricacies, so I'm hoping that we can cover it and actually get a little bit more focus on the Pokemon that occupy these Trick Room teams than we could in my explanation video. Because I've got some interesting Pokemon to feature it. I think that it's got a really wide array of Pokemon you can use in that format of team. And what better way to start with Porygon 2? I think it's one of the greatest gifts to Trick Room. Because you look at its defensive stats and they're, very solid, like close to Corviknight's base stats. Then you had Eviolite on top, which is insane. Ice Beam to threaten all the ground and Dragon types into here right now. And then you get the amazing combination of Trick Room and Teleport. So I think that genuinely, it's not very flashy, but I think Porygon 2 is one of the best Trick Room Pokemon in the meta right now. And then the rest of this team was more designed to be Pokemon that would be functional in a bulky offense. Melmetal, Volcanion, and Buzzwole. Even in a non-Trick Room team, they would all be very functional and be both good counters to offensive Pokemon, plus be threatening them out. So if we lose our Trick Room setters with these two, then we're still going to be okay. But they're also very effective attackers in Trick Room too. Buzzwole is a little bit of the odd man out because I don't think it's very threatening as a defensive attacker. But I gotta admit, you guys have probably seen a lot of it on the ladder by now. When I first started using this team, it wasn't as popular, but nowadays it's stupid saturated because it's just such a great counter to all the ground types out right now. Even Kyurem and Zygarde are really shut down by Buzzwole, I find. So I've been really enjoying it. And then our final featured Pokemon here is gonna be the Marowak Alola, which I think is like one of the most premier Trick Room attackers. Its dual typing is incredible. It's even a good rocker. It's got Earthquake. It's so good. So hey, enough of me talking. Let's just jump right into it with this Trick Room team. Done a lot of different variants of it. And this new variant, I used to have a Heat Rain here, but it felt a little bit repetitive with Melmetal. But Volcanion, I think is similar. Plus, it helps this team's really bad weakness to Scald. So Volcanion, I've actually been enjoying a lot. And Heavy Duty Boots means it hits ridiculously hard. Like, look at that special attack. Great dual offensive stab. Plus, it's a defogger. So it's got a stupid amount of utility itself. But we're going to run to our opponent here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is HO lead Excadrill. But I'm going to choose assuming that is not. Okay, so it is. I'm going to Ice Beam first. The big thing about Trick Room that I actually didn't get to emphasize on my video. Ooh, the Toxic hurts us a lot. But the big thing I didn't get to emphasize is the fact that, Trick Room is like a rain team in that you only have a couple of turns to do your offense and get in and get your hits in, and you're outspeeding your opponent in a similar sense. However, what makes it different is instead of rain lasting like 7 turns, Trick Room is 5, and functionally it's more like 4. Wait a second, they were faster, they were slower than our Porygon? What? What happened there? Oh, teleport's negative priority. I'm so dumb. How did they outspeed us? This is insane. Okay, so our options here. Buzzwole could beat the Excadrill, but that lets in Tapu Fini for free. Volcanion would be good here, but that also lets in Tapu Fini for free. Melmetal might be able to knock it out with a double Iron Bash. I'm gonna try Marowak. Now, this Marowak does not have Iron Head, or Rock Head, sorry, which helps with Flare Blitz, because Flare Blitz does a lot of damage here on Pokemon. And so some people might question that decision. However, I think it's really important to have a Lightning resistant in the current meta. And I was having a hard time squeezing one in, and I thought, what, why overthink it? We got a Marowak with a Lightning Rod ability right now. We don't make use of the special attack boost when he switches in on a Lightning move, but it gets us a lot of free swapping opportunities, which is always the goal. Just gonna Flare Blitz, take the knockout. Maybe Poltergeist killed, I'm not sure. That should let in Tapu Fini, which I'd be tempted to trade with, frankly. But, okay, they're gonna go Rillaboom instead. I don't think Grassy Glide can knock us out, can it? Grassy Glide is 40. Okay, so we're good to just let one rip. Yeah, I'm happy to take that trade. That's great. Marowak claims 2 kills. Absolutely, I'm down for it. Plus, we get an extra turn of Trick Room up. Melmetal would not lose to Zygarde. They wouldn't really lose to Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini is a problem for this team in general. Like, it's not swapping in on a lot of moves. Zygarde, I think we can take one and just get an Ice Punch off. Even if this Ice Punch doesn't kill, I think we can be okay. They go to Spectre. Let's see how much it takes. 58. Holy crap. I want to protect the Scout the move, but let's not overthink it. They can't burn our Porygon. They can't Shadow Ball our Porygon. So this should be safe. Great. Hopefully we can get up another trick room. That's exactly the case. Don't want to recover to save this thing. I think so, actually. I think the recovery on Porygon is going to be useful. So that way we are less weak to Spectre. Okay, actually we don't have a lot of offensive attackers at this point. Buzzwole is completely walled by Tapu Fini. So it's really coming all down to this Melmetal. I don't know if we can knock it out in one turn. I'm hoping it can at least hold. I was thinking in my head, if it can bring it down to 50%, that'd be okay. But an Oko without band? Are you serious? Are you serious? And now we can just beat the rest here. I guarantee it could at least take some hits on Zapdos Galar here, but I don't really want to get into that. We got a whole Magirna here, which will be fine. And one Ice Punch for Side Guard will be fine too. So that's great. I'll rip a Floor Cannon. Doesn't matter who they go to. It's knocked out. The crit might have mattered because this isn't Specs. It's actually a full Fizz-Def one. But we're going to take the win. Excelente. And let's get another. Okay, now here's my extremely cursed idea. I posted this in my Discord this morning. But hear me out. Double Iron Bash has a very good flinch chance. And it's a double hit move. Plus, we're attacking first with Trick Room. So what if... It's crazy, I know, but hear me out. What if we King's Rock? I know, but I'm down to try it. We probably don't need Protect as much if we're not gathering Leftovers chip. Probably do Toxic for the last move. I know, it's crazy, but it might, it's so crazy it just might work. If I get a flinch on someone, if I para-flinch someone down with this Melmetal, I don't care if I lose 5-0 afterwards. I just want to be able to para-flinch someone with Melmetal. I'm a simple creature. But the fact that it killed that Tapu Fini was clutch as hell. Holy crap. Okay, so almost certainly going to be Azelf first. I almost never see Azelf in current gens without it being a suicide lead. And if that's the case, who do I want to get in? I mean, Melmetal is going to let it get up rocks, and then I'll just go boom, boom, and hit it back. And then honestly, it doesn't really fear much afterwards. So I'm okay with this if we get the Azelf. Yeah. Because it's gonna have a sash, so it'd be a 2-turn thing anyways. Yeah, so if all that happens is we let rocks get up, that's okay by me. And the question is who that invites in afterwards, right? If they go Landorus, I wonder if Ice Punch would do it. I know we can take one EQ. Would an Ice Punch do it? There's no way there's no way that Melmetal has it like that, right? There's simply no way. Good God, I have to. I simply must. Oh, you crazy person. Okay, that's probably gonna be Mag? Maybe Crawdon? Yeah, Crawdon's a good play. Who do I go to? Probably my own Mag. Yeah. My Mag is Max Fizz-Def, actually. A little bit weird. I want a Trick Room. Wow, that's Max Fizz-Def Mag too. That's crazy. The reason why I Trick Roomed is that even if they attack, to be able to attack with priority afterwards. That is nutty. Oh my gosh. Buzzwole shouldn't really. Maybe Crab Hammer does it. I don't know. Let's Drain Punch at least. Oh my gosh! What? I know Crawdon is strong, but that's wacky strong. Okay. It resists Volcanian's 2 stabs. I don't think my Spadef Porygon can do it. Certainly not Marowak. Melmetal. I doubt it. I doubt it, frankly. Okay, so Volcanian's good because they can't Aqua Jet us. Question is what'll knock it out in return. I might have screwed this one up. Maybe I should have gone to Volcanion first. I thought there was no way I would be able to Oko both of those Pokemon. Maybe it was good rolls. Maybe the rocks were necessary in order to do that. Steam Eruption. Okay, Sludge Bomb is almost. I think it's a guaranteed Oko from this range. Okay, good God, that was rough. However, this Volcanion could really pop off given the right opportunity. Latios I don't love, but wait, it's faster? Oh, because I Trick Roomed the stats. That's a GG. I mean, I'll try Porygon just Melmetal here just on a lark, but I guarantee we're gonna get knocked out here. I don't think we have the resources afterwards to deal with it either. That's insane. I have never been 6-0'd by a Crawdon before, and we had some defensive mons. That was the whole point of this team, is that if Trick Room isn't up, this team is supposed to be functional with what it's got. And that situation was the exact sort of situation that I built a team around this, because there's a lot more offensive firepower you can do. Because if you're doing just pure offense, then Stack Attacka is just a better Melmetal. if you're doing pure, you know, sort of offense, there's lots of special attackers that are stronger than Volcanion, have better attacking stats. But I wanted it to be functional on its own. But the fact that we just got smoked there, granted, I would have been fine if I had anything but a minus nature Volcanion, probably. I don't know. Even then, I probably would have needed some investment to outspeed it. But still, that's rough. Whew. That's a way to start your morning. Okay, so I don't know who we're gonna see it lead here, but the only one that I wouldn't like is Pheromosa for a Porygon, which actually, now that I say that, strikes me as decently likely. Volcanion would be okay versus it. We'd probably just get U-turn down. We'd resist with our fire typing. We'd be great versus Moltres. We'd be pretty good versus T-Tar. We'd be good versus the Buzzwole. We'd be bad versus Nidoking, I think. Yeah, no, they would Earth Power us and beat us. And Slowking would be fine. So I'm okay with this, because if we get this Nidoking, really, I thought that Pheromosa was a much better lead, but okay. If they're gonna do a ground type move, then we have very little comfortable swap-ins. I'll go Porygon. I go to Slowking this time. I mean, I guess if we were speed natured, no, they should be faster than this unless they were modest Nidoking. That was weird that they swapped out there. Getting the Regenerator from Slowking is gonna be huge for us though, but this is at least a free Trick Room right now. I'll teleport. Teleport is such a great combination with future set with Trick Room, because if you get like a slow U-turning Xatu, it's not great because you being slow and getting that secondary swap out doesn't work very well as Trick Room. That means you're swapping out first, and that means if this Slowking attacked this turn, it would get a free hit on something. But the fact that we have teleport, it's a faster Slowking than us. Is that what that teleport means? No, ours. I don't even know how that worked. This interaction is very confusing to me. But the fact that they're teleporting first is going to help us a ton. They're going to go Moltres. I'm hard pressed to say no to Volcanion, but it's going to just invite her Slowking, right? What is the range of Melmetal? Can we flinch them down? Can we flinch them down? If it's a 2-hit KO, I'm going to go for it. A 3-hit KO. I'm kind of down to try, gang. I'm kind of down to try. And we just get smoked by Flamethrower. Okay, we even get it. Okay, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is so gonna work. We're gonna get a flinch. We're gonna pair flinch them down with our Melmetal here, the most cursed set of all time. And I need this Melmetal. Make no mistake. It would be super bad if it dies, but I have absolute certainty we're gonna knock it out right now. Absolute certainty. And if they swap out, that's great too. Absolute. You know, my mind right now, no uncertainty in mind. This is a 100% flinch chance if you ask me. I don't understand the math of King's Rock and how it interacts with double Iron Bash specifically. I don't know. Don't tell me, because I know this is gonna flinch you right now. Damn it. Okay, this one. Oh, Jesus. Okay, but this one's absolutely gonna flinch. This one will flinch though. It's really defensive too, isn't it, guys? Okay. This is bad. This is bad. At least for the. Oh no. Oh no. It still didn't flinch. Oh. Well, that was a disaster. That was a disaster. I'm gonna Steam Eruption just to see how much this does versus Slowking. That's a decent amount, honestly. I want to Sludge Bomb so they can't Future Sight teleport. Wow, it almost does as much there. I want to Steam Eruption again because we have a chance of a burn, plus the damage is pretty similar, plus it disincentivizes swap outs. This Volcanion is good Spadef, so I'm okay if it takes it. I'll Sludge Bomb again. I just don't want them teleporting out and getting like tons of health. Yeah, now they're at 70 next time they come in, which is better than nothing. That Melmetal dying is rough. T-Tar is going to be a tricky matchup all of a sudden. I'm going to go Porygon this time. It should be able to eat up anything Nidoking's got with his max Spadef. We get the Sheer Force, which actually kind of makes me want to Ice Beam. I'm going to Trick Room, but I might Ice Beam afterwards because that's going to affect our Sheer Force. They're going to go T-Tar. I'm going to go straight to Buzzwole. I don't want to screw around here. Rocks are probably going up, but I might as well do it now. If I teleported, I would have taken that Rocks chip. Gotta be Moltres or Slowking coming in here. We got some bad matchups with our offensive sweepers is the problem. I kind of want to double switch to Marowak. I think I'm going to. Okay, they go Moltres here. Not a great matchup. I was really hoping for that Slowking. Oh, and we missed the Poltergeist. Oh no. Okay, this should be a 2-hit KO, and I don't think they can. They might have Scorching Sands actually. Yeah, they're just stalling us out here. That's rough. I don't even know if they have the Sands actually. Let's get up Rocks. Rocks will help. The U-turn, I feel like they don't have it because the last one's definitely going to be defog. Okay, there's the T-Tar. We got to go to Mag here. Although EQ might come out, but we'll be able to tank the EQ pretty well. Let's see what they're running. Stone Edge. If it's Stone Edge, I don't know. I don't know what the most common thing is nowadays. Back when I was doing it pre-DLC, there was Rest for the 4th move, which is sounds wild, but it's pretty good. Okay, they do that. I'm going to Iron Head. I can't believe I didn't get a single flinch with that Melmetal. That's insanity to me. But now I'm even slower, you foolish T-Tar. I'm actually going to make a hard swap. I could Volt Switch here. I think the T-Tar swapping out this turn. But I don't want to Volt Switch on the off chance to pick the Nidoking, because Nidoking would be bad for my opponent in this situation. But if they don't go Nidoking and they're fearing the Iron Head, they might go Ultra City Crazy too, in my opinion. I don't want a Floor Cannon. Floor Cannon would be okay. Let's go Volcanion, I guess. If they stay in, it's going to be very rough. Okay, we get that double switch off, which is nice. I feel like now I'm free to do a Steam Eruption with the rocks up plus the Trick Room. I feel like we can do a decent number to this thing. Not so much. If we got a burn, that would be huge. Yeah, I don't think we can break our opponent's walls with this team, unfortunately. I don't want to call it too early, but it's not looking good. I'm going to keep Steam Erupting. It's doing a little bit less than Sludge Bomb, but a burn would be huge. Actually, Sludge Bomb has an equally high chance to poison. That's... Yeah, what am I thinking? That's way better than a burn. Okay, so we get that off. Volcanion probably going to take the Trick Room this turn. We run into this feller again. I can't go Buzzsaw on the off chance they have Flamethrower. Even a Sludge Bomb would really do a number on it. It doesn't have a lot of Spadef. I have to go Porygon. And yeah, with the Future Sight, that's going to be too much for us. I think this Nidoking is actually going to sweep us. That's bad. That's rough. That's 2 losses in 17 minutes. We did take a win, but let's maybe Buzzwole can get one. And I think this defensive core was played well. Our offense couldn't get enough going, but the combination of this Nidoking and Slacking was really tough. Yeah. Okay, you know what? This is not a good demonstration of Trick Room, but we're gonna sort it out with one last one. This is gonna tell all. This is gonna be it. The problem is Trick Room is already short lasting, and so you want to get in your hits while you can. And the difference is that this team isn't that strong. Again, it's more built for a bit more bulky offense than most Trick Room teams. So we're not getting as much offensive power as we like. But I am going to chalk that up slightly to matchups if I can slightly use an excuse. But now we're going to see a Sand team with probably a Shifu Water and to match up with a Pelipper. So it's 2 Weather teams, which is actually an interesting matchup as far as it goes versus us. Also lead Porygon. Porygon doesn't fear anything from any lead except for Urshifu, which we have lots of good counters for. We'll get up Trick Room free versus everyone else. Yeah, Latios is completely fine. I'm tempted to Ice Beam, but I think it would only do about like 30-40%. I'd rather just Trick Room and get to Marowak if it's going to be against this Latios. I do 50% here. I'm probably going to recover, sadly, which burns a ton of Trick Room turns. But this Latios is looking like Porygon's looking like a pretty big matchup. Rock's going to go up for free. They're going to knock off our Eviolite, which is big, but I'd rather have this knocked off than Marowak's Thick Club, which doubles its offense. Rocks would be fantastic here. But Poltergeist is probably a 2-hit KO on Pelipper. I think there's no world in which my opponent is staying in here, to be clear. If they stay in a knockoff, they got me. But I don't think that's the play. I think I'll Poltergeist because I just want to... Insane. Actually, they had the priority. Okay, that's less of a crazy play than I thought. I'll probably Poltergeist again. I got nothing to lose if they stay in. They are Rapid Strike. Okay, yeah. My thinking this turn was there's no way the Ferrothorn would stay in because it's just sacking a really important Pokemon for it on turn 1. But my opponent was much smarter than me, and they recognized that they're faster under the effects of Trick Room. So, well played. Buzzwole should be fine here. Surging Strikes would hurt a little bit. Okay, that's fine. That's going to give us the Latios. And Latios, we have a full health. Porygon still. I'm actually going to do Magearna here. It's a Fizdef Magearna, but it resists both of Latios' stabs, so it should be fine. I almost guarantee Surf is its last move. Its 3rd move. I don't know where the 4th move is. Maybe Trick? Yeah, we're fine here. Let's get up another Trick Room. Breaking Ferrothorn is going to be a little bit trickier, but we do have a Volcanion. So, but actually, the Ferrothorn's slow, but we're going to be able to get this Volcanion safely, which is great. And now, yeah, Pelipper seems so likely this turn. Or Or T-Tar. I'll flamethrower this time. Yeah, that's probably a bit predictable. I think we can take one rock move, but it'll be a 2-hit KO for Steam Eruption. That's my read on the situation here. Oh, and they missed the Stone Edge, and they're slower than us too. Okay, I think we lived that. Maybe I'm crazy, but we totally get bailed out with the burn though. That's huge. They recognize they gotta get up rocks now. It's their only opportunity. I'm guessing the Ferrothorn has no rocks. Our Defogger is this thing too. We have to swap out now. I'm almost certain a Swords Dance is coming this turn. I'm gonna go Buzzwole. I'm gonna have these hazards up all game if I lose my Defogger. Okay, my certainty was wrong. That's great. I want a Drain Punch, but I think a swap to Latios or Pelipper is very likely, and even Ice Punch Reed wouldn't get us too much. I'm gonna Roost because this Excadrill is gonna be troublesome beyond that point. And yeah, if they went to Pelipper here like I suspected, then there's not really any play to be made. If they got Hurricane, they're clicking it now, so Volcanion isn't that great. But Mag's pretty good. Scald would hurt Mag. Definitely a Scald would hurt Mag. Let's see. Don't Scald. Yeah, okay, they got Hurricane. Okay, and we're confused. This Scald might do it this turn. Let's do Volcanion this turn. Okay, you know what? Wasn't what I expected. I thought a Scald would come that turn, but this is gonna work out fine for us because the Flamethrower is even gonna kill in Rain. If they swap, they're just burning a Rain turn anyways. Oh, actually, I want to defog. Yeah, I think they're swapping. I do think they're swapping. Oh, okay. I'm like 0-0 in predictions right now. I wonder if they protect. I'm gonna Flamethrower just in case. Good play by my opponent. Really, really good play. They're playing superb right now. Let's go Mag. They might read me with the Surf, but if you're surfing a Volcanion, you're pretty crazy. Oh, that's actually in range to knock us out. Let's switch out to Porygon. Porygon should still be fine. It's not. That's the value of the Eviolite right there. Plus it's Specs, which is really strong. Okay, so that's my fault. I swapped around too much. I'm probably gonna lose my Trick Rumors at this point. Who would I rather lose? I'll go Melmetal. I probably could have wasted a little bit less time and gone to it earlier. Now I'm guessing we're gonna see Ferrothorn, so I'll probably go to my Meg on the Ferrothorn so we can get up another Trick Room. The Gyro Ball does a lot. That's fine. I'll go straight to Volcanion. Don't want to mess around. They get another Spike Up. And now I guarantee we're gonna see Pelipper. So if I Sludge Bomb and I get this wrong, I look like a dummy. But Pelipper is such a good counter to this Volcanion, who doesn't have Sludge Bomb, but it's such a good counter otherwise that was a safe play. I think I'm gonna Sludge Bomb. Yeah, Ferrothorn was obvious there, but oh well. We're also burning Rain teams. We're burning Trick Room teams. We're also burning Rain turns, which is big. They're gonna go Latios here. Good play. They're playing around it really smart. I expect a Surf. Oh, kind of expect a Surf here, gang. Or they might Meteor. Meteor would knock us out too. Well, because here's the thing: a Surf. If my Volcanion swaps, which they probably predict, a Surf is taking out the whole club. Specs in Rain, it's going to be strong. However, a Meteor is a safe play for them because Magearna is your only play, and when you had the Trick, when you had the Spike. Sorry, it's at 2% afterwards. It'll live, but if I'm them, I'm actually Meteoring. But I predict a Surf. I'm not totally boned if this Volcanion dies. I'm kind of boned, but I'm not totally boned. Okay, the Psychic. That was the one I wasn't expecting. After I went to Melmetal immediately last time. Not the end of the world. They should 1000% be swapping here. This is tough because Pelipper on the double Iron Bash should be frustrating. I'm going to EQ expecting the Ferrothorn. If they stay in Psychic, actually, we do die. I'm just going to make the prediction that they're going to swap. They've been pretty quick to go to this Ferrothorn before. Doesn't do nearly enough. Marowak is pretty expendable. I'm okay to go to it here. They get the Latios in on the double switch. I wonder what they were reading there, but it works out amazingly. Yeah, Volcanion's gone. This is the only way I really have to break through Ferrothorn unless I get something going with Buzzwole. I think I'll let this thing get knocked out though, because now I can go to Melmetal again. This is the last chance probably. I'll go to Porygon on the double switch. I think if I don't get things done in this Trick Room, it's going to be a 1-win, 3-loss live, which is unprecedented for me. But you know what? Trick Room is a bit of a niche playstyle. People were quick to point out in my video on Trick Room that I was making it seem like it's the be all end all, but it is a bit of a gimmicky playstyle. I'm more than happy to admit. Oh, they knock us out. You're crazy. Okay. I think the problem is this damn Pelipper. You have no way to beat this Pelipper. Yeah, Pelipper is actually going to be the thing that gets it going. But yeah, this is actually a demonstration of the cons of the playstyle. You know, it's not perfect. I'm not going to be able to get another Trick Room up to beat the Latios. I had to beat the Latios under the effects of this Trick Room where I was gone. And I'm not going to be able to do that. Psychic is going to knock us out. I'll get a Magirna on the off chance, but you know what? I'm not too proud to go out on. I think they're gonna Psychic here. Yeah, it's gonna do it. I'm not too proud to go out on a big losing live, but I'm glad I finally got this video out. Regardless, I hope you all enjoyed watching me get my snot kicked in, but I had fun regardless. It's a fun offense. You know what? If I had to redo this live from start to finish, I would probably lean into the offense of the Trick Room a little bit more, and probably some big faults of my own team. You know, actually, I'll switch back to this view here. My previous teams were much more offensive, right? You know, no, that's the same one. You know, Heatran is really, really good under the effects of Trick Room. Conkeldurr is a much heavier hitter than Buzzswole. Our Buzzswole really didn't do much this live, but weirdly, we didn't run into any Zygarde or any Kyurem, which is just unprecedented to begin with. I had Bronzong as more physical wall. The problem with this team is I was really weak to dark type moves. If Urshifu came in, you could kind of go to Conkeldurr, but that's not lasting very long, especially with hazards are up. So this team hit hard. Like this team hit really hard. And the idea is actually here. I didn't mention this in the live at all. Is that you don't need to all have Trick Room Pokemon. Having a speedy sweeper can be really useful too, because you're not always having the effects of Trick Room up. And oftentimes there's situations where there's just a little bit of extra chip you need. Like this last game, Dragapult would have popped off. There would have been almost nothing to swap into the Shadow Ball. It would have given us good opportunities to U-turn into our slower attackers. Heatran, I think, actually would have done a little bit better too. So maybe that was my mistake, was not having an offensive enough team. Even this one, we got Reuniclus, who I gassed up in my video a lot, and it's ridiculous. The fact that it can set its own Trick Room gives you a little bit more help with that. But yeah, you know what? I'm not too proud to upload a terrible losing live. We had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna get another live up. I'm probably gonna record one right now. Get another one up right after this because I got this other team I want to use. So stay tuned for that as well. But I'll see you guys around. Take it easy.